Windshield washer tank is leaking. Awesome. Anyways, the F-150 rebuild continues. I got the kit off Amazon. Here's the part number. It's a fuse relocation kit for the fuel pump fuse. Like I talked about in the last video, fuse number 27 is the fuel pump fuse. It's a small fuse. It's supposed to be a 20 amp. Someone's already replaced it to a 30 amp, and it's just a big fuse. And it's all melted in there. So the relocation kit comes with the wire and a terminal to move location to fuse number 70, which is a little bit of bigger fuse, and it's still a 20 amp, but it's just a bigger fuse with the different style fuse. So let's open up this box and see what's in there. So it comes with the fuse, some shrink tube, instructions, more shrink tube, a wire with the terminal on it, which if you have a used fuse box, you can just steal the terminal off of there and the fuse. And then a fancy sticker that says fuse 70 fuel pump relay power. I guess that goes somewhere in here, just for the next owner to know what happened. So I'm gonna do that real quick. There's already instructions and everything in here, so it should be pretty quick. I just want to get it done so I don't get stranded. Please wear safety glasses, blah blah blah. These instructions are actually really good. It's totally worth the $15 just for instructions. Yeah, so pretty simple. Disconnect the battery, get underneath the fuse box, and go from there. And just like that, 10 minutes or less, you can upgrade your fuse to a different location and not get stranded. Even if you don't have this problem yet on your 2009, I guess, through 2014 F-150, maybe even newer, I would still relocate your fuse just so you don't get stranded somewhere and have this problem. So relocate it. That sticker's kind of already like wearing out, but whatever. I put it on there just for the next owner if I do ever sell this truck. Plan to keep it for a while though. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this thing up a little bit, and got some floor mats, some rubber floor mats here. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit because it's still trashed inside, and maybe upgrade the stereo. So another common part to fail on these 2011 and up 5.0 Gen 1 Coyotes is this coolant Y. I don't know if it's the same one on the Mustang. I think it is. But what happens is this part right here is plastic. It dry rots and it starts leaking. Here's the original one. And there's a hairline crack right here. And so when the system gets hot and pressurizes, it starts leaking there. It took me a while to find this leak, but it is a common problem on these. This truck is 10 years old. So if your truck is not leaking, I would recommend upgrading this because the new one is actually metal. So that won't happen again. It also comes with new clamps, new clips, new O-rings. So swap it out. It does drain some of the coolant, so you'll have to top it off. But, you know, change it out so you don't get stranded.
Truck's leaking.
Where? Nah, man. Also, I went ahead and changed both heater core hoses because they're both leaking at the connectors. And then also the hose that goes from the coolant tank to the engine. I also replaced that because it was leaking at the connection. So it probably wouldn't hurt to change all the hoses like I did because, like I said, 10 years old, everything got dry rotted and just needs to be replaced. So I think I'm good on the coolant leaking. All I have to do is just top it off. And then we got an oil leak still at the main rear seal, which is going to be fun. We'll have to remove that transmission eventually. The seal is cheap, but removing the transmission is going to take some time. So that's it. On to the next step. So ever since I bought this truck off the auction, I wanted to get a screen for this truck. So what I did was I went on eBay and ordered this unit right here. It replaces those boring buttons with this, I think, 10-inch screen or something like that. And it's a Bluetooth navigation. It's an Android thing, and this was like 230 bucks or something off eBay. I think the prices went up on them, so when I ordered it was 230, but now it's like 300. And it comes with all these plugs and everything, so hopefully right now I can just rip that off, because if you remember, this was broken anyways, so I gotta pop this off anyways, and most of these buttons get replaced by the screen. These three buttons actually get pushed down over here somewhere. So it's a really cool thing. We're about to find out and see what it looks like, and hopefully it's gonna work good. We'll see. So it looks like this harness here just plugs into that, and so it is a plug and play. So far, I like it. So far, let's see. Okay, yeah. So that plugs in. This plugs into who knows what. Video, audio. No idea what that is. I'm guessing this is the Bluetooth maybe receiver or something. Oh, I guess you can have multiple USB ports. Looks like. And a GPS antenna, which I'm assuming needs to go somewhere on the dash. Okay, I have a few connectors plugged in. Let's see what happens. Power's on. Okay, I guess it's... can remove that. Let's see what happens. What music is this? So I've got the screen working here. I believe it's a 9 or 10 inch. I don't remember which one I actually ordered. But it's all hooked up, it's working. I've got the Wi-Fi hooked up right now because I'm parked next to my house. But I can actually use a hotspot off my phone when I'm driving to have internet on this thing. It's got navigation and everything like that too. The only thing is, if anyone has ever installed one of these and your truck has climate control, so this display here was located up here. This is the original display, and the person I bought this from on eBay didn't send an installation manual or anything like that, so I don't know what happens to that, because if I didn't remove this, it would just get covered up by this big screen, and then I wouldn't be able to read my temperatures, like outside temperature and left and right climate control temperatures. So what I did was I removed it, I unplugged it, and I rerouted the wiring to the bottom, and I just left it laying like this until I find a solution. Worst case, I will cut a hole down there and it'll fit in there. It just, I don't know how they expect you to do this. Do they just let you cover it up and you don't know the temperatures, or what? So comment below if you've installed one of these. I really like how it looks. It looks amazing. It works good. It is a Droid thing, so it is lagging sometimes a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't get worse. But yeah, let me know if you installed one of these and what you did with your climate control display, because I like it up here, but this right here is not going to work for me. Yeah, let me know. Maybe somehow these wires get hooked up in the back of this screen and the screen will display my temperatures up here. I don't know. There's no instructions and I don't want to burn something up just trying different wires. So let me know. And I got my channel pulled up over here on the screen, so like and subscribe. Check out my videos. My last video was, I believe, the F-150 auction rebuild that I will be whippling once it's fixed. I'm actually getting a cab delivered within a few days, a full shell cab that I'm going to be swapping over. So like and subscribe, and until next time, later.